Welcome to Kia NBA Tip-Off 2010 from Miami, Florida. Tonight, one of the most anticipated home openers this league has ever seen. It's the Miami Heat against the Orlando Magic.
Make way, Miami. Sure, you're still everything you are. Still the beat-driven dream you've always been. Only now, there's them. The trio, the stars, each from their own stratosphere. A crew some have called a force for the ages. So far, they're more a work in progress than a team to beat. Tonight, they come home to a town that believes a dynasty is their destiny. But they face a team that's been the talk of their town for a long time. Miami, you're hot like always and forever. But you've never felt a heat like this one. Welcome to the NBA's newest center stage. Welcome to the era and maybe the reign of Wade, Bosh, and King James.
The fans in South Florida are fired up by their new and much improved Miami Heat. As the capacity crowd settles in, LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh, and a solid supporting cast with high expectations this year. And watching to see if they reach those expectations, that's what makes this game so much fun.
And now, tonight's starting lineup for your Miami Heat, led by head coach Erik Spoelstra. At forward, from Akron, Ohio, number 6, LeBron James. At forward, from Dallas, Texas, number 1, Chris Bosh. At center, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, number 50, Joel Anthony. At guard, from Fajardo, Puerto Rico, number 8, Carlos Arroyo. And at guard, from Robbins, Illinois, number 3, Dwayne Wade. Your Miami Heat.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. But I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. I can feel it in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh
Home openers are always special, especially for contending teams. But the excitement level for this one is absolutely off the charts. And good evening, everyone. Welcome to Miami.
Remember the time when I eat you up? How you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now?
Shakespeare riot. Be quiet, keep it cool, you don't wanna start a riot. Let's ride, let's ride, let's go, let's go, let's ride, let's ride, let's go, let's go, let's ride, let's ride, let's go, let's go, let's ride, let's ride, let's go, let the beat ride. Hey, hey, now let the beat ride. Hey, hey, now let the beat ride. Hey, hey, now let the beat ride. Yeah, hey, now let the beat ride. I'm rolling through the back streets, them boys don't applaud, but they clap heat. I'm in that 740 fizzle with them dark boys on it low key, blowing that ooh-ee. Jump out, they like who's he? I'ma snatch about 2 or 3. It's a day thing when you speak cocaine slash perico. Chichi get the yayo, man. I'm stating facts. This where we from, the bottom dog. This where you come when you need it, want it, don't got it in a drought. Looking for a good price, hit 95 South.
Sports Center from Los Angeles, along with Neil Everett. I'm Stan Verrett. Exciting night for Rondo. Exciting night for Heat fans in Miami. Got a text message from a friend down there. Said Miami's on fire.
Not literally.
But if their team plays defense the way it did Friday night, they might not see many close games there.
Home opener, the cause of the excitement. Afterwards, Miami, perhaps surprised, thought Orlando was more of a competitor. Our talent is in South Beach.
Sports Center's coverage of the Miami Heat home opener from South Florida, which means South Beach, Star Island, glitz, glamour, those great desserts at Prime 112.
Miles Stewart.
Stuart Scott, Mike Wilbon, John Barry, Urban Magic Johnson. The Orlando Magic came into town, in-state rivals, the Big 3 of the Miami Heat. We thought it was going to be fireworks, and it started out with some serious fireworks. Let's take a look at how it all went down. The first game at home for LeBron, Chris Bosh, and D-Wade. Welcome to South Florida officially, guys. LeBron's first opportunity. The tradition is tradition no matter where he goes, Wilbon.
Talc in the air. You didn't think he was going to leave that in Cleveland?
No. First quarter, loose ball, dived on by Eddie House. House to Bosh, Bosh to James. Freaking the alley-oop to D-Wade. Wade went 9 of 20 shooting. Magic, what triggered this?
Team defense got on the floor there. Eddie House kicked it to Bosh. Bosh said, I'm going to kick it to LeBron James. And LeBron James said, my boy D-Wade on the alley. Team defense to team offense. Heat went up 22-13. The crowd went just berserk with this play. Later first, so Dwight Howard keeping it close on his J.O.B. jumper to beat the shot clock. JB, I didn't know he had that in his arsenal.
He didn't. He had 21 shots outside the paint last year that went in. He had 5 in the first half.
Second quarter, LeBron drew 5 guys to him, and Magic, what does that mean?
Great floor game. He was a great facilitator tonight. Just kicking it to the hottest man in the building, James Jones.
Later in the second, Wade picks up the loose ball, drives down the court, fadeaway. Wilbon, this looks like typical Chi-Town Dwayne Wade.
I think it was falling either out of bounds or usually on asphalt if you're talking about Chicago. Wade jumped plenty of that.
And one. Later second goal, James Jones blocks Vince Carter. Vince hurt on the play. JB, what happened here?
Well, it looked like he hit his head on Udonis Haslam's knee, and he was relatively ineffective the rest of the evening with just 1 field goal.
Still in the second, though, Dwight Howard. Again, I mean, that looks like Hakeem Olajuwon.
Hakeem or Tim Duncan, but he borrowed some moves this summer, JB.
Beautiful. Dwight, 8 of 12 shooting in the first half. LeBron's mouth guard looks like a Halloween thing, going as a vampire maybe. His mouth guard had fangs, and then he draws blood on J.J. Redick, who had to head to the locker room to get checked out after Redick drew the offensive foul. Magic down 6 at recess. Third quarter, LeBron James. Get some, player. He had 15. D-Wade, a 3 of his own. When Miami is shooting like this, what does that mean for them?
They're going to win a whole lot of games. They ended the game effectively early in the third in this portion when they bombed those 3, and LeBron was looking to attack.
50% from the three-point line. Heat, 14-0 run to start the third quarter. They were up by 20. And it just didn't stop. LeBron with the runner. And then checking out this. Dwight Howard posting up low. Magic, how does Dwayne Wade block the big fella?
Well, you know what? He's taking a page out of Michael Jordan's book and out of LeBron James' book. He comes from behind and blocked the shot.
And then LeBron knocking down the jumper. The Heat went up 26 at that point. They would end up winning the game by 26, 96-70. Dwayne Wade, 26 points, 6 rebounds. LeBron James, all-round LeBron game. 15 points. People say it's not a lot of points by him, but he might not need a lot of points with this team. You see the 6 boards. You see the 7 assists. Chris Bosh had 11. Haslam 11. Heat team win, beating the Magic.
We know that defense wins championships, and we're a long way from that, but we understand that it has to start there. And I think our first 3 games defensively, we got better and better each game, except for the 4th quarter in Philly. But, you know, that's what we're going to hang our hats on. Offensively, it's going to continue to get better. It's going to continue to come. As you see tonight, we had a lot of different people step up and make big and key baskets.
I mean, we got to go out here and defend, and the offense take care of itself. If we defend at a high level, then we can put up 96 points, you know, and win by a big margin. So when we put it into our mind that we want to be the best defensive team in the league or of all time, then we're very special.
Not only did we want to establish the home court the correct way, we just wanted to build, like Coach says, championship habits, and we just have to keep working at it, and we did a very good job of keeping the pressure on.
The result of this game was probably just really due to the 3rd quarter. LeBron and Dwayne combined for 19 points in the 3rd, and the Heat just blew Orlando away. 3rd quarter score, Dwayne Wade 12 by himself, Orlando Magic 10. Guys, when we look at this game and you look at how the Miami Heat played, what was it about teamwork and selfless basketball?
Well, it was 2 things. Great team defense and then great team offense. I think, guys, you might be looking at one of the best passing teams, if not the best passing team in basketball. LeBron James played an unbelievable floor game. He was a facilitator. He was always looking, as we see here, for the open man. James Jones knocking down 3s, but it was LeBron James' penetration as well as D. Wade's, and got the other guys open. It was amazing passing exhibition by the Miami Heat on offense.
I think this is a typical Miami game that we're going to see. Dwayne Wade, I think we all believe is going to be he's going to be the leading scorer.
Okay.
LeBron James is going to be the facilitator, and Chris Bosh is going to get in where he fits in.
Okay.
Right, Stuart? Isn't that what we said?
That's
get in where you fit in?
Yeah.
And he was not good again tonight. 2 of 9. He just had 11 points. But then you have James Jones knocking down shots. Haslam comes in and goes for a double-double. Zydrunas Ilgauskas knocked down some shots. So there's a lot of other options. These guys are around the big 3 are a lot better than people give them credit for.
8 different Miami Heat players, 8 different scored at least 7 points. What about the Orlando Magic? They were talking a lot of junk over the summer, Robon. What happened?
Who played here tonight?
If you talk all that, as we say on the south side of Chicago, oop-de-dope, all summer long, right up through the previous night, and then you come in and you don't show. Dwight Howard. We could talk a whole show about Dwight Howard because he brought some new moves to the table. Looked like Akeem some of the time, Tim Duncan some of the time, David Robinson. He has 8 baskets, the rest of the team 13. Quentin Richardson, no field goals made. Rashard Lewis, no field goals. Vince Carter, 1 field goal. They didn't show. And maybe they're not used to yet playing with this new assertive Dwight Howard, but they didn't post. Wasn't a good night for Orlando.
It was a really good night for the Miami Heat. JB alluded to it. This might be the recipe for the Miami Heat. LeBron James, for the first time since the 07-08 season, scores less than 20 in consecutive games. But they've been real big, important consecutive wins for the Miami Heat.